fellow simmers, and welcome to this tip from FlightSim Productions. Today we're going to go over some stuff that a few people have added in my comments recently, and they're looking for add-ons for FSX Steam. They see them out for FSX, but they don't realize that if you go to like a 2A simulation store, you can actually buy the download for Steam as well. Many of the FSX, or if not most, of the FSX add-ons are available for Steam. You have to make sure that they are compatible with Steam. I would say probably 85 to 95% maybe are compatible with Steam. Just make sure that you check that out before you buy it, because a lot of stores have a no refund policy if you buy something that's strictly for FSX and not for FSX Steam. So where do we get these items at? Well, there are a few stores that are available. There's like Aerosoft and FS Pilot Shop, Just Flight, Sim Market, and probably a dozen other places you can go to get your downloads for Steam. You can also go to developers such as Flightbeam Studios, Fly Tampa, ImagineSim, Milvez, just a ton of other different developers that actually sell their product on their store, as well as sell it outside of their store. So you may want to do a little research, a little homework, if you will, about how you can get your Steam product at a cheaper price. Most of the developers do have sales sporadically throughout the year, and sometimes a lot of these developers have what's called a flash sale. So it may be a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you get something for 30% off. Maybe 50% off. Maybe just a day. Hey, it's so-and-so's birthday and he's out partying, so let's do a sale of 50% off. Good for that day only. Again, you have to make sure that the content you're buying is going to go into your FSX Steam. So I think I've kind of covered the bases. I've given you a few feelers out there to try out. Do a Google search. Pretty much anything your imagination can think of, it's probably out there or being developed. There's also a lot of freeware that you can get for FSX Steam. Check out some sites. You'll have to manually install those, and I believe I have a video on how to do that. If not, you can go ahead, do a search on YouTube. It's pretty simple. I would say that you don't need any major skills to install add-ons in Steam that are freeware. The payware ones, usually what you do is you download the installer, left double click, make sure you run it as an administrator, and it usually asks you, where's your FSX, where's your prepared, and you select your FSX Steam, because it will ask you FSX Steam, or it might ask you for FSX-SE, which stands for, in case you didn't know, if you're new to the game, FSX Steam. You'll select that. It'll put it where your Steam is. If it doesn't find your Steam right away, you may have to navigate to your Steam that's installed on your computer, for FSX Steam rather, the main program location, which is, it's in a folder called Common, and it'll install that way. And for the most part, it's pretty simple. If you have any questions, if you have any insight, if you have any tips, if you have any favorite stores that maybe I haven't touched on here, throw them down in the comments so everyone can check them out. Until next time, this is FlightSim Productions. Keep your head in the clouds.